and beloved ones. This is Lorelei from the Tightrope to 5D Music Reactions. And if you wonder about that strange title, stick around to the end. I'm going to give you a special message about this historic shift from third dimensional consciousness to fifth dimensional consciousness for the entire population that has never happened before. But first, we're going to do Alip Bata, Last of the Mohicans. I love this, so let's go. This is one of my favorites. This song, I mean. Oh, I gotta start it over. I think I missed that very beginning, and I can't miss a bit of this. Here we go. Now wait a minute, is there someone playing behind him? Because that doesn't sound like the guitar. Is he got music on? Tell me, friends, what's going on? Or is he playing with his toes? I know this guy's amazing. Tell me what's going on. Or is he somehow making the guitar make that sound? Holy, just put it in the comments. So wait a minute, he started, I think, with like some other sound of the music, and then he went to his version. Wow, how extraordinary, unbelievable. And listen to what he's doing, like so many other notes in there than we ever heard before. Wow. Like he's just all over the place with this thing. Like it's a way that we've never heard it before. Although absolutely we know the song, right? Oh my goodness, what he's doing with it, it's always uniquely his own. This guy, wow. By the way, if you guys, you know now I have membership tiers. So I'm doing in my membership tiers different things. You could take a look at the video about it. When you hit the tier thing, it has a video. But in the middle, I'm doing strings of the different artists. So that might be of interest to you, because I'm sure at some point I'll do Alip Bata and bunch in a row. But oh my goodness, isn't he wonderful? By the way, if you want to know what I'm running at any given time, you can look at the top of my About page here on YouTube, and I'm putting it there. Here we go. This does not look like an easy thing to do. He's like here, there, and everywhere with this thing. My goodness. Let's go back a little bit. I played a little guitar, but I'll tell you, not even compared to this. He has to go up to the middle and then back again and then back to the middle. I mean, like he's all over the place here. Okay, I was totally wrong. He is doing it using something that makes it sound like I don't know, a violin or something. You guys got to tell me what this is. This is unreal. He's using that thing to make it sound. Oh, I don't believe it. I got to go back. Holy moly. I'm going back again. One more time. Oh my goodness. Did you see how he's wiggling his finger to give it the vibration, that vibrato? That's what you do on a violin too, which I played for longer when I was young. And he has so many videos. I'm gonna have to do a run of him in my member tiers because there's just so many. And on YouTube, it's difficult to do certain ones if they don't have a certain that with the algorithm they have to have a certain I don't know, certain number of people watching, certain number of people doing reactions, so it cuts off a lot, and that kind of stinks, because I'd like to do just anything I want and anything you ask for. But so then that's why I made those tiers. But holy cow, I mean, this guy is so unbelievable. I mean, I don't even know what to say. And the song itself is so profoundly beautiful. Isn't it just so stunningly beautiful? The music, whoever composed this was really a genius with this song. And then the way he just did it, just like, oh my goodness, it just warmed my heart so much. I'm just like, oh my, ha 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 ha. Beautiful. Let's see, I got to put it on my scale. 1 being very third dimensional, fear, pain, sadness, anger. It ain't that. And 10 being very fifth dimensional, love, peace, joy, bliss. I mean, and the whole story, and the love in the story, right? And oh gosh, it's like that too is bringing it up. Plus the beautiful feel of it, the beautiful feel of that music on the cells of your body. Like, whoo, this is up there. I have to go with like a 9.5 on this one. It's so great. And that's not even how well he did it. If you talk about how well he did it, he's off the chart. You don't even have. But I'm talking about like how much it pulls you. Doesn't it pull you to that love space? Doesn't it? Oh, it opens your heart. Oh my goodness. So beautiful, so beautiful. By the way, don't forget to like his later on, and like mine too, by the way, here. And then like his later. It's in the notes. I always put it in the notes. And subscribe. If you'd like to know, by the way, a little bit more about me, you can go to the About Me video here on this channel. And then that'll lead you to a longer video if you so desire. And you also got the link about Lorelei in the notes, where I've created some interesting things you might want to take a look at. Oh my goodness, though, I'm just in that love space. So let's see, I have a message for you today. I kind of knew what I was going to feel because I love this song so much. And my message is, why do we become uncommonly endeared to certain types of music, certain songs, certain stories, certain movies, and certain people even? And just automatically, it's like uncommonly endeared to them. This song is that way for me. Like the first time I saw it literally ripped my heart wide open, And the movie, the first time I saw it, it did that too. The Last of the Mohicans. And why does that happen? In terms of this fifth dimensional shift, we're moving from third dimensional consciousness to fifth dimensional consciousness, But if you know about like the eternalness of the being of the soul, the eternalness of our being and soul, one must then realize that if we've had many, many, many existences, We've had many existences here on this planet. If we're ready to move to the next higher dimension, the fifth dimension, we have certainly had hundreds, maybe thousands of existences here on this planet. And some of us who came here to assist with this ascension, we call it, may have had even more thousands and thousands and thousands other planets, other places before we came here to assist. So we've had a lot of lives, and this really points to something. So when you hear a song that really so moves you, like you can't even understand why, or a movie, and you almost feel like, what, am I crazy? Because I'm like so attached to this movie, so endeared to this song. Really, you're not crazy. What's happening is you're kind of harking back to something you've experienced. It's something that you've already had in your life. So for instance, for me, I know that I had the Native American experience in my life. I've remembered some lives in that realm. But I saw this movie even way before I remembered that. And I was so endeared to it. And it was later that I remembered one of those experiences. And I probably had many more. But you see, I knew this experience of the wordless, like so deeply spiritual love between a man and a woman. You need no words. It just takes you over. It just like becomes your whole being when you're so like, so, I don't know, like one is part of the other, as the Native Americans do it, or did it, or many of them. Not all of them, of course. There were different tribes with different practices, but certain tribes. And this is certainly pointing to that. So that love scene is like, oh, it just, every time it just, breaks me up. It just breaks my heart wide open. The minute I hear the song, I start to want to cry, because somewhere, somehow, I've experienced that or something similar to it. Maybe you were even there at the time, like a certain thing happened, like this whole business of the last of the Mohicans, what it's about, and that particular war that they were fighting. Could be that you were even there at that time. That could cause that. Could be that it just reminds you of the experiences you've had, because you've had so many experiences. And there was one time I had a love like that, for instance, and you remember that. And it's kind of the same as it comes to the story or the music, the music that brings up the story, the music, like we've experienced all different kinds of music, right? Through the many, many lives. And music is so powerful at bringing us into a moment. It can bring us immediately into a moment, which is what happens in this movie, for instance, in that particular love scene when they're looking for each other by the fire. Wow, it just makes me cry every time. And, so that's going on there with music being the powerful sort of transmitter of feelings and emotions and energies. And then sometimes what happens is with individuals, did you ever have the experience? Could be a man or a woman, even like whatever you are, like a person of the opposite sex, that's like you just become immediately endeared to that person. And you don't even know why. It doesn't make any sense. You hardly even know them, but they become endeared to you and you become endeared to them. And usually this is because we have met them in some former life. Like we recognize at a soul or spirit level that this is someone that we know. It could also be someone who becomes endeared to you as a friend, for instance. Again, this is someone that you know, someone you've loved at some point, someone who's been your father, your mother, your child, your sister, your brother, your lover, friend, your deep friend, any of that. And then you come across the person and all of a sudden you feel that endearment. Now this can be a little bit of a tricky road or conundrum, if you will, because the person that you were in another life when you knew that other individual was a different person. And the person that they were in another life was also a different person. So sometimes when we have that automatic endearment and sort of coming together with each other, either in a male-female sense or just as a friend type thing, sometimes it doesn't work out in the long run because we're not the same person we were then. And who knows if it even worked out then, right? But, it may have worked out then, but now we're totally different people, have totally different life experiences, totally different perspectives. And so sometimes that keeps us pulling in and then pulling apart and pulling in and pulling apart. Have you experienced that in love relationships? I certainly have. And there's something so endearing, but then there's something that really messes it up. And then something so endearing and something messes it up. And what that thing is that you're trying to bring, unknowingly of course, from another life what you had, bring it to this life, and it just doesn't work. Because we got to know not just who the person was in the past, but who is that person now? And does that person's values and beliefs and thoughts align with me now, either to be in my life, either as a friend or a lover or whatever? Does that person that is now align with me, and do I align with him or her? So that's the tricky conundrum about coming across people that you become immediately endeared to in this sort of sense. And we do it, don't we? I've done it a few times in my life, and sometimes it worked out for quite a good bit of time, like in my marriage, but other times it didn't work so well, for any amount of time. So this is where we need to, have our head on straight and be thinking solidly based in this life who we are and who that person is, and really finding out and getting to know a person. But that's a little bit off the track of what I talked about originally, which is how come we're so endeared to them. And it truly is that we've had so many lives, that we've either lived a similar story, we've felt a similar experience of life, we've lived that very same experience of life, we've been with those different people that we've become endeared to. You see, we've had all that. We've had it all going on. And now, as we move to the higher dimensions, we get to sort of let it be like as wonderful. We can have the wonderful memories and all of that. And we don't need to be that sort of attachment that we have in this life. Okay? So what I'm saying is, like with friends, especially with people, we can move to the higher vibration and have our memories and the joys, and we're going to get back all the memories, just from every life, right? When we move to that higher vibration, but we don't have the attachment to the individuals or the things or the places or whatever we've experienced. Not in a negative sense. We have an understanding of it, we have a joy in it, but we don't have the thing that what we say by attachment that pulls us back, right? Wants to pull us back to this third dimensional earth. No, I'm done with it. I don't know about you. I'm complete, ready to move on. And let my loved ones do the same. So that's my fifth dimensional message for you today. Okay, I'm sending you that beautiful fifth dimensional energy. The love, the peace, the bliss, the joy, the fun, the play, the ease. Coming at you now. Namaste. I honor the God in you.